The Rock's private jet was bound for Money in the Bank, and he's here. He's here to make the ultimate decision. And he gets in the ring, and he screams at the referee that this is now a no DQ match. And the referee, naturally, Wilton, has to agree. But who will The Rock choose? His soul or his family? Unbelievable. The Rock drops Roman Reigns. Cena walks over, taunts in Roman's face, and hits him with the 5-knuckle shuffle. He then stalks him. He hoists him up, and he drops him with an AA, and it stuns the crowd. Cena wins. He defeats Roman Reigns with the help of The Rock. And it really feels like this has genuinely shaken the foundations of the entire industry. But it's as we arrive on Raw after Money in the Bank, where of course Cena and Rock aren't even in attendance. Hear from Roman Reigns. And he says that this has gone far beyond any farewell tour, far beyond any wise man. He wants to face The Rock one-on-one. But he knows that The Rock won't have a match at SummerSlam. So he just requests that they stand face to face. But while Roman will wait to see if The Rock shows up at SummerSlam, John Cena is waiting for his next challenger. Because after putting down CM Punk, after putting down Cody, and after putting down Roman Reigns, he doesn't think there's anyone left. Oh, there is certainly people left for Cena, and this time it's one of his biggest and most vicious rivals ever. And the Viper attempts to strike, but Cena rebuffs, and the brawl breaks out in the ring. But not only in the ring, backstage as well. We see Drew McIntyre and Jay fighting in the car park. Jay is getting his own back after being screwed out of his world title again. But he's not the only one. Punk and Rollins burst out onto the stage, and they're fighting. It's chaos and carnage all over. And as the dust settles, with Jay, Punk, and Orton all standing over their rivals, we find out all of the matches are made official for SummerSlam. And as we get to the biggest party of the summer, all three matches, along with the face-to-face between Rock and Roman, are all promising to change the landscape of WWE. But Drew McIntyre decimates Jay. It's scorched earth. Seth Rollins retains in an instant classic over Punk. And most importantly, both are clean. As a direct message to the critics who say they need others to get the job done, the main event is no different. Cena defeats his greatest rival ever, clean. But what happens after the match is anything but, because Rollins and McIntyre head back out to the ring to heap the pain onward. He nails Drew with a chair. He runs on further and then comes face to face with the man who is wearing the gold Rolex. Rollins runs at him, takes the chair off him, but he's not letting anything hold him back. And Cody Rhodes nails a crossroads on Seth Rollins. And now he wants to get at Cena. And Cena, being in full preservation mode and knowing he's probably going to have to face Cody in the future, lives to fight another day. However, Cody isn't alone in the ring long, because here comes the final boss. But as Cody turns to face the incoming Rock, Cena slides in and gets the cheap shot AA onto the very chair that Cody brought in. Then Cena clears the ring, and the Rock, without batting an eyelid, takes his place in the Ultimate Showdown with Roman Reigns. It's as tense as it gets, and the history does all the talking you need. However, both do say something that only the camera is able to pick up, and it starts with Roman Reigns. You're a phony, always chasing whatever the most popular thing is to make yourself relevant. You're not blood. You're a leech. I'm a leech. That's rich, coming from you, feeding off our bloodline, feeding off our family, and ultimately failing. I'm just doing everything you couldn't do, and you know me very well, Roman. And you know that I get everything I ask for. And I've asked for a lot. And I'm gonna get everything. It's uncomfortable, it's personal, and it feels like the beginning of a war. And a man who makes it clear that he wants in on the war is Cody. He gets the whole world talking after making some very interesting comments. I've had months of my career robbed from me. And I've had a lot of time to think. I've had a lot of time to plot and plan exactly how I want to get my championship back. But most importantly, how I want to get back at John Cena, who started all of this. I haven't won a single match since WrestleMania, and it dawned on me last night. I think I'm willing to do anything. Anything, Cody? Okay. Maybe there's hope for you after all. McIntyre and Rollins retreat, and it leaves Cody confused, but also very much thinking about his next move. And his next move is to challenge John Cena to a singles match. But Cena passed on the message to Adam Pearce that he declines. So Cody goes to the next best option, which is a tag team match. And he tells Cena to bring any one of his thugs, whether it be McIntyre, Rollins, or even The Rock. He tells him to bring it on, because Cody already has his partner locked. And as we arrive at Clash in Paris to find out who it will be, Cena makes his choice. And it's his fellow world champion, and the man who initially took out Cody Rhodes in Seth Rollins. The question is, who has Cody brought with him? Of course, to throw it in The Rock's face even more, Roman Reigns teams with Cody Rhodes for a wild tornado tag. There will be